All right, just went live here and got some big updates for you guys. So here we go. All right, there's Donna. She's in there, I don't know, making herself breakfast. Been watching a lot of health stuff on YouTube. This is, I think this guy's name is Thomas DeLar. Check him out on YouTube if you're into health stuff. But anyway, I need to update this room that I've been working on. The baby's room. Still need a door. That's on my to-do list today is to put a door on the baby's room. But check it out. Here is how it looks. It's a little messy. Donna, why is it so messy in here?
It's not.
You got stuff everywhere.
It's organized mess.
I don't know. That's not how I envisioned the room. I think somebody's watching. I think we have one viewer. What are you cooking for breakfast?
Eggs, spinach, and mozzarella cheese.
That's pretty healthy. Wow. But anyway, back to the room. All right, so sorry about the mess in here, but we got a bin with baby stuff in it. Try to not get distracted by all that messiness. But anyway, here's our crib. It's not the most expensive. It's kind of like a mid-range crib made by Delta. These are pretty good, pretty sturdy. I put it together myself and made sure I got everything right. And also, this is actually matching. This is actually a matching set, even though they're different colors. This one's just gray, this one's white. But if you look closely, they are matching. Like, as you see, those little beads, there, they match. They match up. This is a matching set, but it's just offset color. I think it looks okay though. It's a gray, dresser and a white bed. But let's see here. Oh yeah, the paint and everything turned out really good. The trim is perfect. I mean, you really can't get too much better than that. Of course, I gotta add the door, but like every little paint line is perfect. Like when you get close, the paint lines are perfect. Like you can't get any better. Can't get any straighter than that. Every 45-degree cut perfect. Painted. The trim's been painted. The closet door has been painted. I need a new handle, but I had to redo all the tracks up there, and I've even painted inside of the closet. So here's the inside of the closet. Donna, she got this place pretty much organized. She got little hangers here. Look at that. It's cool. And yeah, I did a little coat of paint on the inside. I gotta redo the seal because some of that dusty stuff can come from up there in the attic and get down here because it's not really sealed up. It's a big old gap right there. So all this stuff will get all dusty if I don't fix that. But it's almost like I should get some plastic and I don't know. But so yeah, closet door painted, trim, all done. Every single paint line is perfect. What's this? Is that a scuff or dust? Oh, that's just a little dust right there. But yeah, every single piece of trim, paint line, 45s on the inside. If you look in the corners, perfect. Every paint line's perfect. Then the star of the show is a picture frame window. This is the best picture frame window that I've ever built. Caulked all the way around. So it's caulked. We can see the nail pops here on the side, but you really don't look at that. But this is caulked. All this is caulked all the way around the outside. All the way here, this is all caulked, and the whole thing's caulked so it won't be leaking air. But these blinds are also really cool that I picked up. Look at that, they go up like that. Oh, look at that. Nice. These are blackout blinds, so the baby should be able to sleep pretty good in here. And see here. Oh yeah, like the amount of detail that went into this window is insane. Like I've I've never been more proud. And actually, what I did, because the coloration was off on the plastic, so I like over I painted over the actual plastic in the window so it would look clean and new. And then I went ahead and caulked the quarter round to the window and to the frame. So every part of this trim has been caulked. And this is really level. Actually, this part is extremely level, and it was hard to do because these windows in these old houses. This house was built in 1966. Windows in back then, they weren't really made all that straight, So it's not really the whole opening was like all crooked and everything. So it was hard to make it straight. Now, if you really look, like this little light crack starts off bigger and then it gets tighter when you go up, and that's because literally had to compensate for how crooked the framing is and everything on the house for the windows. But that's okay, I guess. But I mean, when it comes down to quality, every single 45 is absolutely perfect on this window, like absolutely perfect. And it really shows the progression of my ability to even do this kind of work. But every detail is in order. Oh, this is a little rocking chair we got here. Pretty sweet. Little rocking chair. It really. Oh yeah. Also too, we got our matching all new outlets. Well, we need covers for these so the baby won't stick nothing in it and get electrocuted. But again, details. All new light switches. But absolutely perfect when it comes to the quality of the work. But it really shows a progression of the quality from when I first started doing some of the work that I've done. Like in here, this bathroom was my first project ever doing anything to a house. And we got when we bought this house, I think 3 years ago. I mean, this bathroom was so jacked up, it was unusable. So I ripped everything out down to the studs. We did all new drywall. And then, I mean, but you can tell that I wasn't like that good at what I was doing. Like, you can see the 45s, you can see the nail holes, the trim. I didn't really make a good choice on trim, but I did 6 recessed lights in here and a fan. But, I mean, just some of the fine details just weren't there. Then moving on, here's my second time ever doing this room here. Turn on light. This is my second time ever doing a window frame, and it's just not as good, I mean, it's okay, but this bottom piece is like wavy. Look at the light coming in from the bottom, just because it's just not flat. But it still looks all right, I guess. It's not caulked in this. It's not really caulked in. It's not caulked on this side, and it's not caulked anywhere. It's just up. It's whatever. Then in here, this is my second time, got a little better. And I did this one right after I did the other one. Got a little better. Caulked, more, but didn't caulk this side. But when it comes to the baby's room, it's absolutely perfect. Like everything in here is pretty much perfect. I guess it could be better. Maybe next time it'll be even better. But I want to talk about some other stuff too that I want to update you guys on, and it will be the major life changes that I've made over the last couple of months. So one big thing that I've done different lately is diet. So it's kind of interesting. A lot of the stuff that I was eating before is still in the fridge because I haven't eaten it in so long. So I've changed my lunches big time. I used to have these applesauces in my lunch, and these have been sitting in here for a couple of months now. How long do you think these applesauces been in here?
Maybe a month.
Probably
Started like a month ago.
So for the last month, there's these. I haven't been eating these at all, applesauce. Also, I haven't been eating or drinking the apple juice at all. Because what I found out is even though it says no sugar added, it's full of sugar, totally full of sugar. And it's not really all that good for you. So what have I been eating? Well, I do eat a little bit of fruit, not a whole lot. If Donna likes. She wants to say she likes fruit too. But I've been eating, if I'm gonna have any sugar, it's gonna be from fruit. It's gonna be from pretty much like a low glycemic, low sugar fruit like strawberries, and believe it or not, watermelon is kind of low glycemic. So I'm gonna have a little watermelon, more strawberries, and a little bit of blueberries. Something that's not gonna get your blood sugar crazy. Another thing that I've added is this apple cider vinegar, about 2 tablespoons a day, and that helps out with your appetite, and it's supposed to be real good for you. I don't want to go too far into details because I don't know exactly how it works. But another thing that I've been doing as well is I switched over to unsweetened tea with no added sugar. And one product that I have in here right now that has sugar in it would be this tea. And I don't drink it very often, maybe like 1 glass a week. But I'm actually going to get rid of it because it does have 25 grams of sugar, which is not a lot, but still, being that I'm getting sugar out of the diet, it's not an easy thing to do or easy choice, but it's definitely made my health a lot better over the last 3 or 4 months. Just removing the sugar from the diet. And basically what I've been eating is tons of vegetables, healthy vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower. Here's some green beans. And I'll eat spinach and a lot of kale and stuff like that. And it really has helped. For protein, I've been eating a lot of salmon. When I do salmon, it is usually wild caught salmon. These are salmon burgers in here. These are sockeye burgers, wild caught salmon burgers. And that also does wonders for your health. I try to keep the protein low. Donna's eating some turkey, some lean turkey. And even that's not high enough quality for me. I'm down to the wild caught salmon. So, that's a big change that I made. And I wasn't really eating terribly before, but just all the sugar, all the hidden sugars, I've been having. Before I was having some health issues, but now I'm feeling a lot better. So, yeah, I've been snacking on these Lar-Bar things. They're very limited ingredient, like snacks, gluten-free, vegan type of deal, whatever. Is it soy-free? Soy-free is good. Soy is not really good for you. But here's what I was eating before I made the change. I was eating whole grain stuff that, it's got a big heart on it. It's got a big heart on it. And here's the thing. I'm 28 years old, and I was eating a ton of stuff like this. I wasn't eating your Doritos and all that stuff. I was eating stuff like this. Heart healthy, all that. That's what I was really eating. And you know what? It really isn't all that heart healthy for you. I was actually having some weird chest pain kind of stuff going on. And I went to the doctor for it, and I told him hey guys, I'm having chest pain. What is wrong with me? And they hooked me up to some tests or whatever. They did this EKG, whatever, I don't know. They're like, dude, you're fine, get out of here. And it's kind of scary. I'm literally having all this crazy pain, and they're not helping. So I don't know. I made the change. I got all the carbohydrates out of the diet and all the sugar out of the diet. The Skinny Pop stuff is what my old lady eats. She's eating the Wheat Thins. I'm not eating that. And she's eating the reduced fat Cheez-Its. But I'm not eating anything reduced fat. I was also eating these Welch's. These Welch's have been in here for so long as I stopped eating them. But this stuff is not really good for you. It's made with real fruit. It's in a pretty package and everything, but it's not really all that great for you. And this is this kind of stuff. I wasn't eating terrible stuff, but I was not feeling right, So what am I doing? I see a comment here that says something about mercury. You're right. You don't want to get a lot of mercury. But here's how I'm combating, the mercury. Believe it or not, these are sardines. Extremely high in omega-3, which is good for your inflammation. And really what causes the pain, the heart problems and all that is inflammation. It's not necessarily fat. But this is really high in omega-3. is sardines is extremely low in heavy metals, so it kind of helps out with that mercury issue. Not a lot of heavy metals in sardines because they're low in the food chain. So, and even salmon isn't too terribly high in mercury. Mercury really is a problem with have I done anything to my truck? I'm thinking about tinting the windshield right now. There's the other truck. I want to do some maintenance. I need to do some maintenance on this truck. You know, it's only got 17,000, but it's been all working miles. I need to do the transmission service and all that stuff. But another thing, avocado oil, extremely good for you. I've always had olive oil, but another huge thing, if you guys want to try to get a little healthy, do some research on some coconut oil. This stuff is extremely good for you. But the guys have been working. I got 3 guys right now working. There's the white truck, F-250. I don't know, I'm thinking about this new truck deal. I want to do it, but it's not that important. I mean, my current F-250 is really good shape. But I want the newer one just because I don't want to buy all the tires, and it's coming to that point where I got to do the maintenance. Oh, check this out. The best work boots on the market, Red Wings. It's kind of funny. I got this guy working for me, coming to work wearing Jordans every day. I tell him, bro, you need to go get some Red Wings. But he won't listen. These are my go-to boots. Extremely lightweight boots. Like, that's why I got them, because they don't weigh a lot. They're extremely light, waterproof. The treads last a really long time. You probably get a couple years out of these. I'll probably wear these for 2 years before switching them out. In fact, the other 2 pairs that I have are still good. They're just getting cleaned. But that's the best work boot. Oh, why come over here? Get some shoes. But yeah, I don't know, I want the new truck because it's really what I want is 4 doors, but I just don't feel like doing the maintenance on this thing. I mean, getting ready for snow plowing again, I got to do the tires, and I got to do what else? Tires and all the other maintenance and oils. Got to definitely change the front differential oil and the transfer case oil. But I don't know, all this stuff's gonna cost money, and I can almost just trade up for a better truck. I can almost, whoa, god damn. I can almost just trade up to a better truck, you know? So, I don't know. You know, it'd be kind of cool for the channel to have the maintenance, you know, the brakes. Maybe I'll do the brakes. Maybe I'll do the transmission filter, change out my oils. The front diffs get filthy because they're working. The transfer cases also get filthy. The rear ends, the oil really doesn't really degrade that fast in the rear end, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt to change it. Transmission, probably full of clutch material from how hard the truck works. But, you know, it would be cool to have a truck that I can do some maintenance on. And I've definitely been missing that. Like, I've been missing doing maintenance because everything's new. But it would be nice to get into that again. But it's also nice. I mean, this truck's in a really good position because it's not so old to where it's just breaking down and causing issues. But, you know, doing a little maintenance would be fun for the channel. Then all my equipment. Steel blowers. I know a lot of viewers are. Steel makes. I mean, it was kind of expensive stuff. You know, one of these is going to run you like over $500. So that's 500. That's 500. That's 400. That's 350. Redmax is really good. You know, $350 though for a trimmer is good. Snapper Pro. It's like your cheap stuff. That's like your cheap lawnmowers, even though they cost about $5,000 a piece, 5,000 plus a piece. Believe it or not, this crazy little somebody told me this push mower was ugly. He's like, man, that lawnmower is ugly. I'm like, dude, how can a lawnmower be ugly? But believe it or not, this mower costs like $2,000, $2,000 for a push mower. Kind of stupid. I don't really. I kind of regret buying that one. But that's pretty much it for the updates. Thank you guys for watching. Got a few people here. Thanks for all the comments. Let me see how to pull that up. How do I see? Oh, it says, yeah, just be careful with too much fish. Too much mercury is not good. Yeah, I agree. Have I done anything to the truck? Haven't had a chance, you know. I want to do stuff to the truck, but I don't know. Been busy. Busy working working a lot of hours. But yeah, man, I need to check out your channel, John. I've been I watch whatever you put out. Just haven't seen nothing lately. But anyway, that's it. I've been on here for 20 minutes. That'll be it for the update. And thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. And have a great day. Let me turn this off. Rotate device.